Hey there people, I'm your friend and neighborhood Let's Play SpiderMwa. Welcome you back to Paradigm. As we left off, we are going into Sloth's office to meet up with Olof and see what's up with what and what the things to do and the stuff. I don't know. English, it's a language.
Probably the worst host I've ever encountered. Didn't even clean up his place. What a mess. No welcoming snacksies? I am going to write the worst review online. People will think twice before saving the world here. Might as well go look around while I wait.
And what do you mean snacksies? There's all kinds of snacksies on the ground. If you don't remember, he regurgitates candy. And also a nice potato battery.
Hey, it's one of those potato batteries.
Yep.
They ban these in Crush.
Really?
Using potatoes for anything other than food and vodka is a serious offense.
Huh. Didn't think that anybody would actually make that kind of a decision. That don't be using potatoes to create energy. That is a wrong thing to do. Does that say kooples or pooples? That is ruples, pooples. Bang, you're dead. That's a Game Grumps reference. Sorry. But it's chunder, huh?
I never knew kooples made chunder. For those days you just don't want to vomit. Keep one in the cupboard handy. This one's a bit beat up though.
It's all cracked and everything. Can we open it? Can we use it?
I need to open it up first. I used to carry on the can opener in my pocket religiously. Until the accident. Those 2 months of recovery took a lot of self-control.
I don't think I even want to know. I can guess what happened, but I don't want to say it out loud. I'm sure everybody else can guess what happened to him with that during that accident.
I better not mess up anything just yet. Who knows what crazy shit Olof has in store for me.
True. Let's just take a look around. Cat shit with sprinkles on it, apparently.
I think this is what the telepathic cats meant when they said they left a mark.
It's a huge mark.
I guess that's what happens when you don't have any opposable thumbs. At least it is good for the soil.
What soil? This is carpet. It's gonna ruin it. I do like the outfit that the mouse has.
Oh, jeez.
He's also really swole.
That mouse is super jacked.
Do you need any lifting tips, brah?
Do you even lift, bruh? Mr. U, not a Mr. T.
Oh, nice. It's a head sculpture of Mr. U. In 2021, they tried to reboot the A-Team again.
Uh-huh.
The real Mr. T cost too much, so they just cloned him.
And made him Mr. U. Got it. Understandable. Another battery.
Part of me really wants to put my tongue on it. It took me 3 weeks to stop licking a 9-volt battery last time. I better not.
I've never done that because I'm afraid of the shock that you get. But I've heard that it's not that big of a shock. It just feels like a big shock. But it is dangerous. Don't go licking batteries, people. Stupid. Leave it to the professional idiots. Like Jackass and such. Move along.
I think this is Klaus.
Yep.
Not going to lie. That stash alone makes me wish I could meet him. The whole making me thing is secondary.
That mustache is glorious, I have to say.
What the hell?
Our little savior. So Klaus is the one who made Paradigm? Makes sense. Can we pick this up?
I'm not sure I want to.
Why not? You have finally found your long-lost father. Or your creator, I should say. Or maybe Klaus is his father.
It's a security camera terminal of... Holy shit. I'm weirded out.
Let me guess, your place?
And that is why you should respect humans and not brutally murder them. Even in light of injustices they have brought upon our people.
Well, he finally got his army of cones. It's understandable why he would have an army of cones. We did take his wife's head. Hopefully he doesn't use this army to go after Paradigm. Hopefully. Next chapter. Dude, I think you may have a problem with the space dust there. Understandable, though. It's a good way to go for him, at least. That's the way he wants to go, into space with space dust. That's the drug dealer's place. So apparently, somebody has been, well, Olof, I'm sure, has been watching us go everywhere all the time. So, I'm sure Olof already knows that why we're here.
Don't just look at it, Rochelle 31030123. Big frag.
I've never felt so turned on before. Most of the time, I'm on power save. This is great, but so inefficient. I'm so conflicted as a server.
How did they get here? How did the other computers get in here? John, you are weird, but also very efficient on getting all these home appliances and servers and computers in here for your private party, I guess? Behind Paradigm's back? You bastard. Not even...
Don't turn my home into a robot brothel.
Yeah, not even inviting you for the party.
God damn it.
What a friend. And also...
Also, a more pressing matter.
Yeah?
Why are there cameras everywhere?
Good question. This is just like Timberweed Park now.
God, how long have they been there? I have to find the tapes and burn them. Mankind should not be subject to my shameful personal rituals.
Why can't we see them? Ah, Olaf, you have arrived.
Oh, hey man, heard you want to murder me. What's up with that?
You're looking perplexed, Paradigm.
Very.
Many questions must be running through your mind.
They are. Let's see, we got one question, apparently. Or two. Or three. Well, 3 questions is more than one.
Why are there cameras everywhere in Krush? If my life is a reality TV show, I hope to be paid handsomely.
No. Krush is not a reality television show.
Why not?
Although, in hindsight, I feel kinda dumb for not doing that.
Yeah, you should have.
If I didn't need to dissect you, I'd probably put you on the creative team for duper genetics. Anyway, Krush was a town created to observe and research failed prodigy children.
Oh.
Space Cadet, the drug dealer, the Cone.
They
are all horrible, magnificent failures of the prodigy child program.
Huh.
But you, Paradigm, you were special. You were not a reject. In fact, you were the end game of the prodigy child program.
So what happened?
Class's golden child. The world's salvation.
Let's see, which reaction would be the best for this? I'll go with this.
Don't you see I'm monologuing here? I've been writing this for days.
Okay,
I
sorry.
even had everyone from the facility proofread it. I put a lot of work into it.
Fine, continue.
Please, listen.
Yeah, we're listening.
Money and power never mattered to Class. He wanted to make the world a better place. He wanted to create the perfect human. The perfect human being to lead us to a utopian society.
And Paradigm is it?
That is why he made you, Paradigm.
He's not really the perfect human. He doesn't have...
truly believed mankind's greatest trait was empathy, and that the perfect human being needed to experience dire circumstances to evolve into that. There is only so much genetic programming can do to shape one's soul.
Empathy.
Lame.
As you can gather, this is why you are truly hideous, Paradigm. Shocking. Terrifying. Vomit-inducing. Makes me want to dig out my eyeballs. Douse my head in acid. If you had a mother, she would probably sell you for a pack of ciggies.
Probably. Or just throw Paradigm in the trash. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but worse will send me spiraling into deep depression.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will send me spiraling into a deep depression.
You were Klaas's obsession, Paradigm. He nearly drove the company into the ground, constructing you. What about me?
What about you?
What about poor old Olof?
What about you?
I exist solely to vomit out candy bars. What kind of life is this? I loved Klaas more than you ever could have.
And then you killed him? Or did he just die?
When he died, I knew it wasn't from diabetes following his severe candy addiction. It was the stress from making you. After he went, I had nothing left.
So, you're saying Klaas died in
I
childbirth?
did the only thing I could. Carried on my father's dream of the perfect world. I tried to remove you from all of this. I tried to kill you. But I just couldn't. And now, ironically, you will fulfill his ultimate plan. Eventually achieving Klaas's dream.
Of world domination?
Ah yes, I know the next part. You changed your mind and were like, Paradigm is a super cool guy. Let's not kill him and let him finish his EP.
Yep.
I swear to God, Paradigm, if you try to interrupt me again...
You're gonna kill him? I'm gonna let him continue. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Because Father adored you so much, I continued observing you for many years. I tried to figure out why Klaas thought you would be so great. Maybe even try and be more like you.
Uh-huh.
Your existence disgusted me.
Understandable.
But in spite of everything, there was one thing I wanted to take away from you. Even after your death,
His music?
I will become the greatest electronic musician the world has ever seen.
Thought so.
Not you. And in honor of Klaas, I will kill you to the sweet sound of disco synth and lasers. Time to do the murder boogie.
Sounds good to me.
Wait, hold up. Before you kill me, can I ask some questions?
So yeah, what is up with the whole glam metal and wrestling?
What's up with the whole glam metal and wrestling thing?
The thing is, Klaas didn't even like glam metal. I tried to get him to listen multiple times, but he never took to it. Always talking about electronic disco music. God damn disco!
Come on, it's a different kind of music.
I needed to pick a genre to control the masses. And I didn't know anything else.
Just
I
glam metal.
was hoping there would be a deeper meaning to it than that.
Yeah.
How about glam metal represents the hyperbole and excess in our modern lives? A way to look at ourselves and see from another perspective where we
yeah.
are headed as a collective race.
That makes more
See,
sense.
Not that hard to strain a narrative out of your actions. Why are you constantly vomiting out candy?
Father only made me for one purpose. To be a living candy machine. The only reason he imbued the candy-making gene in me was because I was what was left lying around after some laboratory tests. Hence the reason he constantly calls me trash.
Ah, okay. So you do have a sad life. We should really feel sorry for our little sloth here. Jeez. So, Olof was just dumped, and Klaas found him and turned him into a living candy machine, just for experimentational sense. So Klaas pretty much seems to be the real super villain of the story.
Are you sure you want to kill me? Klaus probably loved you, but he was just too manly to say it.
No. No. He told me multiple times that I was trash to him. He even made me sit and watch a 3-hour PowerPoint presentation about why I'm worthless and I'm only good for making candy.
Jeez. Like I said, supervillain of the story. Not Olof, class.
Why didn't you stop me earlier?
To be honest, I started binge watching a TV show.
Understandable.
Suddenly, it was 3 seasons later. I mean, I had so much to do. But it was so good.
Yep, guilty.
Yeah, true. I can relate.
Me too.
What was it?
Man-eating mutant finds multiple wives for eternal servitude. He just ends up eating them. I feel bad for him.
Spoilers? That sounds like a good show, though. But I'm a binge watcher. If I get into a show that I suddenly really like, I get into it. I watch like several episodes in a row. Happened with Lucifer recently. In Netflix, I found this show called Lucifer, and I just watched the first episode, and then suddenly I was watching the whole season. The 3rd season is going right now, and they actually released another episode. I had to watch it immediately. There are a lot of great shows out there. Right now I'm binge watching Flash, because they've released the 3rd season on Netflix, which I have been waiting for a long time.
Did you see me do that thing I do alone when I think no one is watching?
Yes. I didn't even know that was possible. Or that people can even stoop that low.
Apparently Paradigm
I was sick for weeks.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I still wonder what it is that he does when nobody's watching. Must be some kind of a sick sexual stuff. Even Olof says that it isn't. He didn't think it was possible. So it must be some kind of a contortionist sick stuff. Who knows? Maybe he just toe paints. Or something. I don't know.
So, I noticed that your facility leaks radioactive liquid. Mine too. We have so much in common.
So much.
What?
Oh, just making some small talk, you know, get the words flowing.
Sometimes you gotta make some small talk to get to know each other. I guess.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
By the way, Paradigm, you acquired
243
shit guy points.
Shit guy
And
points?
thus triggered the evil ending.
Well.
To rectify this, you must scour all night long through fan-made wikis and read up on the most obscure forums to get every single ending possible.
I'll do it.
Not really. Just messing with you.
Come on, I like to read
It's
that
just
kind of
a
stuff.
linear experience in which you are in no control of any of your actions. No free choice. Just an endless, infinite cycle in which you are doomed to repeat all your mistakes.
No, that would be... That's not life, that's hell.
Anyway, here is a bunch of endings you can choose.
So I get to choose my ending? Actual ending, it was all a dream. Glam metal ending, apparently. Gonna be alright. Fan ending. Yeah, boy! Let's choose our ending. Apparently gonna be alright. It's PG rated. It was all a dream is R rated. Actual ending is on a VHS. Kind of curious about the glam metal ending here. Can I save the game here? Let's save the game here and I'll do all of the choices. And yes, this is what the save game screen looks like. I don't think you've ever seen it. So there you go. Let's just go all of them in a row. Let's start with the fan ending.
Hello, this is Dark Mutant Lover 31, and this is my original story for what I think how Paradigm should end. Please don't steal. It's copyrighted, okay? Don't mess with me. Seriously. I'm gonna start now.
It says copyright, not
Paradigm
copyright.
burst into the room with a face of pure anger. In the back of the room, a lone hovering chair appeared with its back facing him. He knew it was Olof. Paradigm was prepared for ultimate battle and reached over to touch Olof's shoulder. You are the worst, Olof! Prepare to die! Paradigm kicked over a chair to show he meant business. But crying was the only reply he could hear. What is wrong, Olof? Why are you crying? I'm sorry, Paradigm, Olof said with tears rolling down into his hairy sloth chest. He then span his chair around. Paradigm, I know this might not be the right time, but I like you. I like you. Paradigm stood there astonished, and he felt a warm sensation tingle in his tumor he never felt before. I didn't know you felt that way. Why did you try to kill me? I'm just awkward like that. Haha. I'm misunderstood nice guy. I have trouble showing my emoticons, but if you get to know me, you will find out how smart and funny I am. Really.
Really?
But you must know, I can't hold it any longer. I'm pregnant with Doug's son.
What?
Olof admitted. Doug burst through the door. You betrayed me, Doug. I thought you did not have reproductive organs.
Oh, he doesn't
There is
because
a lot about me you don't know, Paradigm.
he's
Doug
an
then
eggplant.
started to morph into his true form. Paradigm then began to have more confusing feelings for Doug he never thought of before. Doug, I think I actually love you, Paradigm said without realizing. Doug, Olof, and Paradigm then...
Please stop it. Please stop it.
Yeah, I should have known that that would be the fan ending. It would be fan fiction, the worst kind of shipping ever. Holy hell, that was bad. Let's go. Gonna be alright.
There you have it. I was inches away from death. I didn't know it at the time, but everything was going to turn out all right in the end.
What's with
Me
the
and
smooth
Olaf would
music?
put our differences aside, and we would become good friends. I found the love of my life in Ivanka, and Doug was my best man at the wedding.
Cool.
Life was really starting to pan out, and to my surprise, I developed a North American accent.
Apparently.
Funny how life works like that sometimes.
Yeah, real funny,
However, just by figuring out how to speak to you in the past, I inevitably doomed this timeline to total destruction.
Great!
I already feel the laws of physics changing and my eyeballs being pulled out. Neat.
Yeah, totally gonna be alright. And that wasn't PG. With those sounds, that was PG-13.
How about we actually team up and do this glam metal and wrestling thing together? Like brothers.
Well, I was looking forward to killing you. I guess that is the more practical idea. Sure, let's team up.
Yeah, that's
We
practical.
interrupt your viewing of How to Live Faster and Die Younger with Glam Metal with your compulsory hourly viewing of Do You Really Know? Supreme Glam Leader Paradigm. If not, please make your way to the Glamification Center for Light Torture. Supreme Glam Leader Paradigm dedicated his life of extreme excess to the Church of Latter-day Glam in 2026, in which he immediately became the glorious Supreme Glam Leader.
That's the same year.
His famous physique you see today is the product of his very own vodka immersion therapy, available
Cool.
to rent now at all good health club stores. Wow! Cool to know. Upon his appointment of Supreme Glam Leader, he immediately romanced all the world's leaders and gained autonomous reign of the whole world and its people. He then, in all his glorious wisdom, swiftly went to work to bring enormous positive change to humanity. Glam
Cool.
metal and wrestling became the only form of entertainment through medium force.
Cool.
He reimagined the food pyramid for the modern devotee of excess. Cash incentives for extramarital sex. Let us not forget Supreme Glam Leader's spending on drugs and escorts alone contribute to half the world's economy. Wow! He is so glorious. Now remember, to live the life of excess is to live like Supreme Leader Paradigm. If you disagree, please make your way to Glamification Center for some light torture.
Okay, gotta keep that in mind to go to the Glamification Center for a light torture. Jeez. Okay, let's make it all a dream then. The sucker ending to all endings. I mean, that is the weakest ending ever to a story. That it was all a dream. Cisco below. And apparently we're in a we're in a movie. Man, I was not expecting that. That we would actually see a Polish movie. I wonder where they filmed this. I don't remember any deserts being around in Poland. I could be wrong. I'm really bad at geometry. Or geography. Not geometry. Geography. English is a language. The music is kinda cool. Kinda cool. So... there's the game. On a nice floppy disk, Kudich. Well, that was quite the ending. So can we get the actual ending now?
Alright, Paradigm. It's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye with the sweet tunes of synth disco.
Give it to me.
May it haunt you in the afterlife.
Probably will.
Engage disco lasers.
Pause, time. And with that, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Unnecessary sequel. Yeah, you grew a long beard. That's what you did. And also, I didn't know that you're left-handed. On pause time.
I forgot about the anti-assassination force field. Turns out it works both ways. Hey, Paradigm, do you mind walking a little closer?
Can't do that. I'm dancing to this disco.
You're going to die, Paradigm.
Or maybe not.
First class will love me.
How about we throw the soil onto the shit?
I can't do anything with it till I turn off the laser. I'd rather not die while gardening. Worst death story ever. Oh god, the laser is going to shoot.
It's a very slow laser. Well, I guess I'm not gonna do the actual ending just yet. So tune in next time when we're gonna finish the game. Probably. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.